You sound like a whole Take 6. I can't keep up with that. Wicked what? Okay, so Mother's Day was this past weekend. Did your kids go all out for you and your wife?
Oh, boy. Well, I put it this way. They did better than they did the last year.
Okay.
Last year, well, Lucas did okay. He got me, he did okay. But Olivia got me a pet rock.
A what?
Pet rock. Yeah.
Okay.
A pet
I ain't never heard of that.
rock. Yeah.
Wanda, what's that?
It came in this little box, and you open it up, and it's just a rock. And then they have these little, you could decorate it and put little eyes on it.
Oh, so you supposed to decorate it?
Yeah.
They didn't even decorate it?
They didn't even decorate it. So I picked little eyes on it, then a little patch of hair you can stick on it. And, and she thought it was the funniest thing, and she really thought she did something good. And I said, do you know, if I would have given this to my mother, she would have thrown it at me.
Oh, my goodness. David, don't give me no pet rock. Okay, I understand. Now, our kids are about the same age because my son is like 14 and he's super tall. Are your kids taller than you then?
I'm the shortest one in my house right now.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
They both are tall. Lucas is taller, and Olivia, she probably has to be about like an inch, inch, 2 inches. Yeah.
They grow quick.
Yeah, but it's nice because they can grab stuff for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I always say, come on, David, let me use your young legs. You go get this and go get that, right? That's how you got to do it.
Exactly.
What are they into?
They're into they watch a lot of YouTube.
I understand.
And it drives me nuts. Cause it's like, cause I'm a writer also. So I'm like, there's people who are like sitting in rooms and sweating over scripts and writing these shows, and there's performers, actors who like learn their lines, and there's a whole crew of people filming stuff, and then they gotta market it and they get it out there. But you rather sit here and watch this dude play a video game.
Play a video game!
Like you watching somebody play a game. Like, why don't you just play the game? Why are you spending all this time watching it? But I don't get it, but that's what they're into.
My son is the same way. Honey, we went to the All-Star game and all these celebrities running around and they saw this one YouTuber who played the video games. He was like, oh my God. And I was like, who is that? He was like, he played video games. And I'm like, okay, but what'd he do?
Right.
And that was a celebrity. That's how the kids are today.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Now,
Of course.
you in your stand-up, you talk about your wife. Does she mind?
She likes that I talk about her. Yeah, but I know where the line is. I can
Beautiful.
I can push it a little bit, but it's all truth. It's not like I'm lying about her. So, but no, she likes it. She enjoys it. Yeah.
Is she funny?
She is funny.
Yeah.
But she's funny, but not where she should be on stage doing jokes. Like she should do what I'm doing, but she's funny. And,
Okay.
It's very French and like it was so funny. Like when I had COVID, she was like calling herself like taking care of me. She brought me a cheese tray. And champagne, a glass of champagne, and a plate of cheese. I'm like, I have COVID. I don't need cheese clogging me up. What is wrong with you? Like, but I find it funny, but it's just, it's just her,
You are hilarious. Ain't she funny, y'all? Oh my goodness. Tell me about your dog. Your dog just had like a huge milestone.
I have 2 Chihuahuas. One of them, her name is Risa. And Risa, and she is, yes.
Oh, you take them everywhere with you, don't you?
I take them everywhere. And she had a quinceañera this past year, even though...
I love it.
Even though she's about to turn 17, I wanted to throw a big party for her. And
this is too much.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Did she enjoy it? Did she realize it was her moment? This is so cute.
Look at that. Oh, my God.
She pushing her through.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell it was... Yes, that's us at the mall. I'm a dog daddy, so I have a stroller, and I take my dogs everywhere I can. They've been to 30-plus states. They're always on planes or tour buses, hotels, so they're very well traveled. So they're back there just hanging out.
They've been more places and they're here.
Oh yeah, they're back there hanging out.
Oh
but
my God,
yeah,
Nina.
this quinceañera that I threw for her, you know, I don't have a daughter, and I don't have a relationship, so it was one of those things where I'm like, I just wanted to do something really cool. And originally the idea was I wanted to throw a party to celebrate the Dodger Stadium performance, and I never did, but I set aside money for a party. And I says, you know what, let me make the party about my dog, and I'll enjoy it more. And so everybody that you see there, they're actual friends that came out, people that I've known forever.
Yeah.
And of course I said, hey, free food, and you know, more people show up.
Okay.
So that's what happened.
I love it. Did you get the dog a cake at all?
There was cake. Trust me. First of all, a lot of people say, "Oh, did you get her like gourmet dog food?" I'm like, "No, she was eating filet." You know? Oh yeah.
I wanna be the dog,
Filet, carnitas, you name it. She ate everything. She had a good time. Both dogs did.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm still in that idea because I love doing stuff for my pets.
And people are giving me a hard time. They're like, "Really, really?"
You did
'cause
right.
there was over 400 people there. 400 people there. The problem though with throwing a party like that is that word got out how much I spent on it. And then people started coming after me. They're like, do you understand? You know, do you know what you could have done with that money? And I'm just like, oh my, they're beating me up. One person said, do you know how many people you could have fed? I said, yeah, 400.
400?
It was yeah.
Okay, you have sold out several shows. Like, you gotta have some hardcore fans. Like,
Oh
what's your
yeah, I'm like
craziest fan
Mexican
moment?
Taylor Swift.
He's a Mexican Taylor Swift. Whoa. I like how you said that.
I'm Mexican Tay-Tay.
What's the craziest thing you've ever seen a fan do?
Tattoo my face on their head.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they tattooed my face on their. I've had a few fans put tattoos of my. You know, they'll say sign me, and I'm like,
Right.
sign it, and then I come back, you know, next year, and it's a tattoo.
And then they get it.
And yeah,
tattooed on.
so I've had a few people do that, but to have an actual portrait of my face on someone's face, that's
Your face on someone's face.
I know, right? That doesn't sound right nowadays. I had consent. There was consent.
That is real different. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Okay, now listen, I'm a car fanatic, so I want you to teach me more about collecting cars, because you collect cars, right?
I do. I collect cars. I have a Jay Leno starter kit.
Jay.
Basically, well, Jay has a bajillion cars, and yeah, I know, right? He's got a problem.
Whoa.
I started, you know, well, my first car was a 1968 Volkswagen bus that my brother helped me get, and years later, I had gotten an ex-girlfriend her first car back, and I wanted my first car back, so I got one, and one turned into 30, and yeah, so it's all Volkswagens in there on the right side of the picture, and what's really cool about collecting the same car over and over and over, Jay Leno goes, it's stupid, why you collect the same car? If you know, we're friends, I can do that impression. What's cool about having that same car over and over and over in just different variations is that Volkswagen noticed. And next thing I know, I got the president and CEO of Volkswagen showing up to my place to look at my cars.
To look at your car.
Yeah, which I thought was really, really cool. And so, yeah, I got a great relationship with VW.
Really? You're in the new Ghostbusters movie. Can you...
I know I'm in a Ghostbusters movie!
Sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like it's everyone's dream to be in a Ghostbusters movie, so I understand.
It's weird to say that out loud. I'm in a Ghostbusters movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about who you play.
I play Dr. Herbert Wartsky, who is kind of runs the secret library underneath the New York Public Library. So I'm like one of Ray Stan's kind of network of other weird geniuses that know everything about the occult and the ancient world, stuff like that. Yeah, so it's really fun. It's like I'm playing like a young Dan Aykroyd. It's the best. I love it.
Yes.
Sorry.
I love your energy about it.
I love it.
Now, I gotta ask you this. Do you believe in ghosts? Have you ever seen aliens? Have you ever seen one?
I've never encountered a ghost, an alien, a cryptid, none of it, and I could not want to encounter it more. Like, I want to believe in it. I'm surrounded by people. All my friends, all my relations have encountered the supernatural. Maybe I'm too eager for it, but it's like I'm the person that's trying too hard at the bar, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, don't talk to that guy." I think that's how ghosts are with me. I would listen. Give me the chance to believe in you. I want to so badly.
Are you talking to the ghost right now?
Yes.
He's talking to the ghost right now.
Listen.
I'm like...
I know that there's ghosts in TVs. I know if you turn to a staticky channel, you're linked to some other world for a second, and that's so. If there's any ghosts in the static,
This is so funny.
come and haunt me.
You know what? I think you're just scared to go.
And I frighten them off.
Maybe if you
know.
calm down,
Hang on,
they'll
can I
come.
try one more time?
What was that?
Okay, this camera. Here we go. Ready? Hey, ghosts. It's Patton Oswalt. You know, you may have seen me on King of Queens or heard my voice in Ratatouille, and I don't know what you're doing with your afterlife, but I'd love to hang out.
Ghost! Come see him!
Come see me.
I like that. Give me 5. Okay, see, I got a 14-year-old son. I hear you have a 2-year-old and a 21-year-old. How are you handling that? Because that's a huge gap.
Oh, I heard your murmur of judgment.
Oh.
And I agree. It was a choice. But I like it. My life has changed so much. You know, I had my first son when I was just 20 years old. Still hadn't gotten going in comedy and stuff. And this last weekend got to celebrate both their birthdays. Had a Spider-Man party for my 2-year-old, and then I took my 21-year-old to a strip club in New Orleans.
Oh my goodness. What was that like?
I could not be prouder of him. If you want to judge what your parenting has done, take your kid to a strip club. He was such a gentleman. He was so kind, so sweet. Every time strippers would walk around, even if he'd seen them before, they would come by and he'd go, "Hi, my name is Malcolm. What is your name?"
And you was a proud dad, huh?
I was proud. I had a guy come up to me. He was like, "Man, I hope one day I could be as good of a dad."
That is so funny. And then speaking of kids and fathers, Father's Day is coming up. Do you have any plans for that?
Oh, I love Father's Day. My plan on Father's Day, because my boys changed my life. If I didn't have my son when I was younger, I don't think I would have became a comedian. I wouldn't have had the drive to do the things I wanted to do. So now, every Father's Day, I just try to spend the day with them. We'll go to the zoo. We'll do something fun. We'll go to the movies, which is like they watch each other and I sleep, and that's great.
At the movies?
Yes.
Ain't that the perfect place
I
to go?
love it. I feel like they could sell more tickets if they just called it snacking and sleeping.
You know what? I love that.
Yeah. Just give me popcorn and an eye mask and be like, "Wake me up in 2 hours."
And they don't know the difference because they're being entertained. Now, speaking of your oldest son, he has autism, and you designed a shoe to help people with special needs. Can you tell us more about that?
My son was diagnosed when he was 2 years old, and it was a big change in my life and the way I went about my life. It has brought so many wonderful things to me now, and one of those is I have a partnership with Puma and Foot Locker where I get to design sneakers. And
That's awesome.
And there've been some other partnerships where I've designed cool-looking sneakers, but you know, I'm having a son with autism. I wanted to design some that had accessibility in mind, and you didn't have to tie them if you don't need it. My son doesn't like to tie his shoes. I don't like to tie my shoes.
I don't either.
So you don't have to tie these ones.
Okay, I'm down for that, baby. That's for sure. Send me a pair, okay?
Absolutely, we
I
got
need
you.
That. Now, you're a designer, you advocate, you're an actor, you're currently doing a comedy tour. Like, how do you have time for everything? How do you balance it all?
I don't. I'm very tired all the
I
time.
understand that too.
I'm just tired. I sleep. I nap a lot. We're on a plane, or a car, wherever I can nap, I'm napping, basically. And then other than that, I just try to be grateful because all the things that seem like obstacles or things like burdens are the things that I was praying for and begging for when I was in my 20s.
I say the same thing. You better speak. I gotta ask you this: who are some of your favorite comedians?
Oh, absolutely. My biggest influences, this might be a little different from most, but Lucille Ball was my biggest comedian.
Nice. I think we all love Lucille Ball. Yeah.
Yeah, just growing up in the south side of Chicago, which always wasn't the, the easiest place.
Oh my goodness, I understand that.
So having that show made everything seem simpler and easier, and I learned the rhythm of comedy from watching that, and then learning how much of a boss that Lucille was, and it always been a big influence on me.
That is awesome, and you're awesome. So Janelle, the last time you were here, you had your first experience at the award shows. Have you gotten used to it yet?
I don't know about used to it, but I now know what to expect, which is pain in my feet. Not too good of a meal, as you know. you very dressed up, but the meals aren't adding up. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, they give us like grapes and cheese and.
That's that Hollywood diet.
You get all of that?
You don't get that much.
No, I always have to. First of all, the purses don't be big as nothing. So what I do is I take a little almond and put it at the bottom of my purse. If I need a little snack, I know I could depend on that one almond, and then I gotta go back. I'm so serious, y'all. You see, I must be hungry for talking about lunch. But listen, them shoes the red carpet. Now, Stanford, I don't know if you had that issue, but I call it heel time.
Yes.
When you got to get on the red carpet. Them carpets be so long, y'all. And our feet, by the time we get to a certain point, we're barely standing. Do you experience
I did the whole Critics Awards barefoot. So I was like, hopefully we win, and if we do, they gonna see my feet. Because I was not.
I don't
was not
blame
putting them
you.
shoes back on.
See, I don't blame you for that at all. I understand it, and I support you completely. Now, you also have a stand-up tour?
Yeah, this
How
past
was that?
summer, yep, I went out on my stand-up tour called Newly Famous, which I am. And
I love that title.
Oh, it was great. I mean, I've been a stand-up for 10 years, but to tour as a famous person and like finally like sell out shows, and I got to take my best friend who's also a comedian, Dear Robinson, who's super funny. This is the first time I've been able to afford to bring somebody with me and pay them and have a great time. Like we had a really great summer. Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. Yeah. You're used to it, girl, because you famous now, and you too.
She is so funny. If you haven't seen her on stage, you better go out and see her.
Thank you so much.
She's amazing. She's so funny.
So, Dionne, we're both from Chicago, right?
Yes, we are. Yeah. Chicago in the house. Yeah.
Right? What do you miss most about, the city, Chicago?
Well, Chicago is, what made us, so that energy of what we are and where we come from, not being around that energy every day is the only thing that kind of miss me. But sometimes, don't get me wrong, when I'm in LA, I miss Chicago, and then when I'm in Chicago, I miss LA.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, I go back and forth with it, especially when I go home and everybody doing the same stuff constantly. I be like, what do y'all do? What's going on, man?
Do you miss the weather at all?
You know what?
What?
I do miss the weather. I do miss Chicago weather. When it's cold and it's a lot of snow and it's a lot of hugging going on, Yeah, that cold weather bring a lot of good loving, God. Ooh.
Oh,
I
ain't catch where you was going.
Yeah, a lot of good loving. Yeah, you get the cuddling up and hugging up and get some cocoa and some blankets.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay, my fault.
Slow down.
No fault.
Lord, Dionne. Okay, so you've been a comedian for like over 20 years. Is it true that you got into comedy by a dare?
Yeah, it was just a bet. My friend bet me like $50 to go on stage, and I went on there, and man, never looked back or whatever at all, I mean, most of the times, a lot of people, you got to listen, not only listen to yourself, but you got to listen to your friends. They're going to see something in you that you don't see in yourself. And if he had never said that, and if I had never said no, it would have never happened. Because at first I was like, hell no. And then I was like, I'll try it. But you got to try everything. You just never know what your purpose is in life,
And look at how far you've come.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're an actor, you're a comedian. Like, how does it differ when you try to, like, being funny or trying to act and be funny? Like, how does that whole process work?
Well, being funny is more therapeutic. 'Cause you doing your own jokes and you talking about what's on your mind and, what's on your brain and what you're going through, whatever. But acting is more like you're escaping. You're becoming something else.
Something else.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not being you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
when you're being funny, it's all you. It's you being who you are or whatever. And so, it's more therapeutic than anything. But a lot of people, the thing about me, though, a lot of people think that I'm funny all the time, and I'm not. I'm more of an observational comic where I talk about things that I see, but everybody think that I'm the kind of like a pie in the face, slip on a banana peel type comic. And I let them down all the time. They come up to me and be like, hey! And I'll be like, what's up? And they'll be like, so they be like, really like, he has an attitude. I'll be like, nah,
No, I don't.
I just don't be walking around silly all day,
Now, I want to learn from you because you're an amazing beatboxer.
Oh.
Yeah.
So can you show me a little something?
Sure.
I got a mic for you.
Yeah. Looks like you have
Want to see
microphones.
my beatboxing skills? What we got,
Crazy.
Reggie?
All right.
I'm a good student.
All right. Hey.
I wasn't born in March, but I'm a good student.
Okay. Well, it depends on the type of beatboxing you want to do. I don't. The Fat Boys, remember back in the day, Fat Boys, right?
Okay.
They did like that type of stuff. I don't really do that. I do this kind of like a.
Oh, okay.
But when you do it that way, you can add bass lines. So you can go.
You sound like a whole Take 6. I can't keep up with that. Wicked what? I can't keep up with you. Reggie, you need my rhyme.
JHud.
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 Okay. I think I did something, Reggie. Thank you for being here, Reggie. I feel like a beatboxer right now. Now, Anthony.
Yes.
I'm gonna try not to put you on program, but you just sat here and told me you sang with Patti LaBelle, which means you sing a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You think I could get an inch of a note?
Now you're putting me on the spot.
He cleared his throat. We got another step closer. What you got?
Hold on.
What's your good song?
Hold on.
Sip it.
Oh, my good song. Okay, here it is. And I am telling you.
That's good.
You're not going.
You got range.
Darling, there's no way.
You don't do harmony, but that's all right.
All right. Stop it.
You just did that. That is what you call standing flat-foot and singing. You don't need no warning, no nothing. He sipped that little juice and got to singing me down.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, I did try to give you a little harmony, though.
You did.
You went a little left on me, but that's okay.
I told you I can't. I be looking for the notes.
Okay, that was good, though. I'm proud of you. Because I was like, I didn't know you was singing down. Now, you know, I'm a basketball mom.
Okay.
And basketball is serious in my house.
As it should be.
Okay, and I see you kind of dope at the basketball. You played at the NBA All-Star game?
I used to play. Now I just play at it.
Play at it?
I just play at it now.
What that mean?
Well, I just play below the rim. I play below the net now. I'm 53, Jennifer. I don't move like I used to anymore. So,
Okay.
So basketball really isn't the thing that it used to be for me.
When did you realize that, though?
When I couldn't play no more. You know, your body leaves you first. Your mind never leaves you. Your mind's like, yeah, ooh, did I break something? Did I twist something? Yeah, one of those times.
And that let you know.
Yeah, I think playing in the backyard with my son once, and he beat me.
Okay.
And that's when I realized that the game was over.
You passed the torch to the kid.
Yeah, passed the torch to the kid, but rightfully so. He deserved it. He beat the hell out of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but look, I'm trying to get in the game, though.
You okay?
So, you got any tips for me?
Tips. I don't know how. What position do you play, Jennifer?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
But I got a hook. That's all I know. And I'm going to take
first
the nails
off, that wasn't a hook. This is a hook.
Like this?
This is a hook shot.
Okay.
You just shot. Okay, never mind.
Okay. Well, that's the tip.
I just need you to box out. I need you to, go hard in the paint.
What box out mean?
You just go hard. Just put your butt on somebody and just box them out and make sure they don't get no rebounds or nothing.
Wait,
all right?
Charles Barkley taught me that.
Okay, there you go. Round, mound, to rebound. That's why I patterned my game after when I was playing and growing up.
Okay, so I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah, box out.
So when I get, MVP.
Okay, get the MVP.
Okay.
Get it.
I'm gonna sit there right
I
here.
applaud you. Yeah, put it next to all your other awards that you won.
That's what I was getting to.
Yeah, that's what you
With my hook.
See how you, yeah.
Wait for it, wait for it.
Hook.
Okay, it's gonna be on that, baby. You have done so many things. You got to interview Michael Jackson.
Oh my God. Okay, So this is the thing that's so special about the Michael Jackson interview. First of all, he didn't interview with a lot of people.
Right.
So I was very honored to do that. And this was for the History album. I'm on MTV. Michael Jackson is the only artist to ever premiere his video simultaneously on every network. Like it's something that never happened before, right?
Right.
For Scream. So I get to interview Michael Jackson. I'm on MTV, and they said, Bill, you gotta look good for this. I said, cool, give me the MTV credit card. I blow it up.
MTV credit card, I got that.
I got the MTV credit card. I blew that sucker up. I spent like $35,000 in 15 minutes, right?
Yes.
Cause I got all these different suits.
What you wear?
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, tell me.
So I got suits, I got like jackets and everything, whatever, and I found this like Armani suit. And the suit was probably like 5 G's, the shoes was like $9.50, whatever. So I bring it back thinking MTV was gonna be like, Bill, you did such a great job. This is a last minute situation. Fan, you're gonna look great. They saw the price of that suit. They was like, don't you take them tags out. Look, this suit right here, see?
No.
All that, that's all Armani. I'm like, baby, I'm like Bellamy Armani right there.
Did you have it? So you was interviewing Michael with the tags on it?
If that button would have came
Don't
out,
let
you
me
would have
find
seen.
this tag.
Listen, if that button would have came out, you would have seen $5,000 tag right there.
You didn't let Michael see that, did you?
No, Mike ain't no, he didn't know, but it was fun.
Well, you had to get dressed up for Michael. You
Come
did
on,
it
it's
too.
Michael Jackson.
And you coined the phrase booty call.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Oh, I was getting a lot of booty back then. No. No, but literally booty call came out of, because when I first started doing stand-up, and if you were doing comedy on TV, you can't say bad words, right?
Right.
So I was like, how can you say this in a funny way? So I'm sitting around the house, and I'm like, booty call. Oh my God, booty call sounds funny. It's saying it, but not saying it, right? So when I wrote the joke is literally about guys when they really want a girl to come to their place. Like, you know what I mean? When you get a new apartment, you all proud, you got nice little stuff, you got the little leather couch, and you invite a girl over for a little wine, y'all try to, that is the most exciting moment for a guy, especially if she really come. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times girls will be like, I think I'm gonna come, and then they're like, oh my God. So the joke is like girls bring their ugly girlfriend. So usually, as a backup, in case it don't go right. They're like, she's like, how long y'all gonna be? You know, it's just like when we're at the bar. Y'all always had that one girl be like, I got the keys, we leaving, you know.
Come on, and they always got that attitude.
Yeah. The one girl that don't get no drink, she like, we ready, right? Same girl.
Okay. You broke that down. Does she have a name?
Tasha.
Tasha
is
ready
the
to
girl.
go.
Tasha is the girl that love you, but she hate on you.
Yes.
Every girl got a girl like that. So if a guy's talking to you, Tasha be like, she got a boyfriend.
Speaking for you.
You be like, Tasha, we broke up. Not yet.
Not yet. Girl, why you dealing with him? That type of girl. Okay.
Everybody got a friend like Tasha.
Talk to me about your new movie, Hitman. Tell everyone what it's about. Oh my goodness.
So it's about a college professor who has a second job that he works with the police. I'm one of the detectives that he works with. And we normally have someone who fakes being a hitman, and we end up, arresting the people who are hiring these hitmen. And he has to fill in. And he realizes he's very adept at, in becoming different characters for the different people that want hits. So he gets stuck in one of his characters, and he's got to decide who he wants to be, his real self or that character.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's great.
That is interesting.
It's one of the first of movies that I've been in that I was like, ooh, this is good.
And then Glenn Powell is amazing. He was just here. Y'all are both so talented. What is it like working with him?
Glenn's great. I did a movie 1,000 years ago.
1,000 years ago.
We were in Tampa, Florida. It was the humidity tried to break me.
I love the humidity.
But I've known him for so long. So it's one of those things where you get to see your friend just blow up, and you're like, damn, you're a movie star. He's a movie star.
Wow.
Now. Yeah.
You're a movie star too.
I'm trying.
Oh my goodness. We love you.
I'm trying.
I can't get over this. You made your TV debut on Moesha.
Sure did.
Oh my goodness, I love some Moesha.
And Usher was in the episode.
Really?
Yes, and I remember the first time I met him, I said one of the lyrics in his song, something so stupid, and he was like. And then I met him years later on Parks. We were doing promos for the Voice, and I sat on his lap in the chair. They brought the chair to the set, and I sat on his lap. And then I finally saw him like years later, and I was like, do you? He was like, yeah, I remember you.
Oh, you better leave an impression. Did you make it to that concert of his in Vegas?
I did.
Did you sit on his lap?
I did.
Okay. I thought I'd try.
I did not.
Well, next time, because he's going back, make sure you sit on his lap.
I'll try.
So congratulations on your NAACP board nomination.
Thank you.
How did you find out you were nominated?
The way I found out, I got a text message that said, "Congrats, Ego," and I said, "What I miss?" And so it was my agent that texted me and said, "Congratulations." I was like, "What did I miss?" Because I was still in my pajamas drinking my tea in the morning, and somebody was like, "You need to check your email." I saw the email, and I was like, "I can't believe it. This is crazy."
You deserve it.
Thank you so much.
You deserve
Thank
it.
you. Thank
oh my
you.
goodness, doesn't she? You bring us so much joy. Oh my God. And then, okay, see, I'm a Dionne Warwick fan. Don't y'all love Dionne Warwick? Isn't she amazing?
She is incredible. Yep.
And you do impersonations of her, huh?
Yeah, I do my impression. I got my little impression of Miss Dionne.
of her.
I got my impression of Miss
goodness.
Dionne. Yeah.
And then you got to present to her at the Kennedy Center.
I did. Oh my goodness.
What was that like?
That was incredible. I mean, she is a legend, and then I was among legends. I was part of this phenomenal presentation. Her Cynthia Erivo sang, and you guys heard Cynthia. Did y'all hear Cynthia?
Yes.
I mean, my goodness, pipes on her.
Yes.
It was phenomenal. She embraced my impression of her, and it changed things for me. And so it was so special and important to me that I could be there to help honor her in that way. So
She deserves it.
yeah, she absolutely deserves it.
Yes,
She's
yes.
just a legend. I love her so much. That picture, man, gets me every time. I love her so much.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
I totally understand. Yeah. Now let me talk to you, my girl, about this because I am not a fan of FaceTime. Y'all like FaceTiming?
Ooh. It's mixed reviews out there. We're getting some.
You do?
Some no's. So that's a hard no. How about y'all? Let's do a bisection.
You like FaceTime?
I
You
love
answer unannounced.
I love FaceTimes. FaceTime me. Yeah, unannounced. I will answer. I don't like texting. I don't like texting. That's like doing homework, writing out text messages.
Okay.
It feels like homework to me. People be writing essays. in
That
text
is true.
Essays. And I'm like, who has time to respond to this?
But what I do is I just make a video when it's too long.
Well, so guess what?
What?
This is the thing. You can now leave, not me being a proponent of
Okay.
but you can now leave video messages. So when you FaceTime someone and they don't answer, you can leave a video message. Because oftentimes people will FaceTime you because they're like, oh, look who I'm with, and they wanted to say hi, but you don't answer, right? So now people can leave messages and they're like, this is who I was with, we just wanted to say hi. I love FaceTimes. I will answer unannounced. FaceTime me anytime y'all want. I'm answering. I'm answering.
And why do you like them unannounced? What does that mean?
Well, I like that because it's like, oh, you feel close enough to just try me. We didn't have to schedule this. We didn't have to schedule this. I feel like back in the day, before the cell phones, I was around then. I was a kid.
Were
but
you?
I was around. I was around before cell phones. I know it don't look that way, but I was around before cell phones. And I'm like, you call somebody's house, you leave a voice message. If they're not home, they will call you back. And that's just what it was. I feel like text messaging and social media, we feel so disconnected. And so FaceTiming feels like the best use of a cell phone to me. Like, we get to connect still. I don't know, I like it.
Okay, when you answered unannounced, did you get any surprise, like FaceTime?
So yes, I recently was getting ready for work on a Wednesday morning. That's after we write all of our sketches. We are sleep deprived. My hair is wrapped. I'm in bed revising sketches before I have to go into work for more hours. And I get an unannounced FaceTime from someone named Derek Monroe, who is a hairstylist. And I said, Derek has never called me, but I'm gonna answer this call. Because there's no reason. Derek, he's of sound mind, and he's FaceTiming me. Must be for something good.
Right.
And when I answered the call, he was like, somebody wants to say hi to you, and it was Ms. Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
You see why you gotta answer unannounced. It was Ms. Whoopi Goldberg just being so complimentary towards me, telling me she enjoyed my work, which, are you kidding me? I grew up watching her. It was incredible. And her hair was in rollers, my hair was wrapped, and I said, can I take a picture? She said, my hair's in rollers. I said, I'm wrapped up under here. Like,
yes.
So I took a picture. And that was that honestly jolted me into the day, and I felt like I had energy. I'm like, the queen blessed me.
Okay.
That's why you gotta answer.
Okay.
That's why you gotta answer.
Maybe I'll get a call.
Y'all might get a call from Whoopi Goldberg. Y'all might get a call. You need to answer.
Okay. And okay, should I have my hair in rollers or?
You should have your hair in rollers. That's the other thing. I'm like, you don't catch me how you catch me,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
And so my hair was wrapped up. Her hair was in rollers. Be you. That's the beautiful thing. People get to catch you in your element.
Okay, you're encouraging.
I don't have no secret.
I'll try it. I like that. I like that. I like that.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.